We are a family-owned grain company, started in 1937. We specialize in grain storage and also commodity trading, specifically purchasing wheat, corn, barley, safflower, basically any type of grain crop. So we were previously using a program based off of MS-DOS, and we were using that for about 30 years. And it worked for us up until a certain point where we couldn't grow with, the industry, grow with modern computers and upgrading using different types of printers. So we were really forced into getting some sort of new program, whether it be a CAN program you can buy off the shelf or going custom. We looked many times into CAN programs, but a lot of them, they just were tailored for West Coast grain companies. They're more tailored to your Midwest elevator. Our biggest worry going custom in the beginning were cost overruns and stuff like that, like anybody worry about. But we found that even if there were overruns with a custom program, we felt that offset the fees you pay in perpetuity versus buying a CAN program off the shelf, plus you get exactly what you want. Results have been great, very easy to use for myself, which is great, but Jenna, who is our office manager, she was really the one that designed most of it, or had the most input. You guys designed it.
I wouldn't say I enjoyed the process because it was definitely very time consuming, but you guys made it very easy to work with. You were very reachable. Anytime I had any issues or tweaks or anything, I could shoot an email, get on the phone. It was handled fairly quickly and, with great results. Technically the office manager, but I mostly handle working with the farmers, doing settlements, keeping track of grain. We had a custom program before, but it was DOS, so it was obviously a dinosaur. And there was still a lot of handwritten calculations and all kinds of stuff going on, and this program basically took all that away and does all the thinking for me. I click a couple buttons, it tells me how much to pay people, and I'm done. We hire
temporary staff over the summer, and it's very easy for them to use as well. Having gone through the full process, start to finish, I think the most useful part is the discovery phase. You're not prepared for a discovery phase dollar amount, but I think it's imperative for any type of new customer that you spend as much time as possible in the discovery phase, because it helps you stay on track with the project. What you quoted us is what we end up paying. I think that's just all in all, money well spent.
Workload was definitely lightened. It's a great program, and I'm definitely glad we went the customer route, especially for what we do. We could have made one of those CAN programs work, but it would have been terrible.
The quickness of pulling reports, various types of different reports, whether it be lot summaries related to specific grower, narrowing it down to a specific commodity and a year, so on and so forth. I think that's probably the most helpful for me.
Probably be the settlement feature, because that is what we used to do all by hand. I used to have to go through each individual load that came through on a lot and figure out, premiums and discounts and do all these calculations on the bottom of the paper and then make sure I enter the numbers right into our old program. And now again, I just go through, click each load. It does it all.
The grower login, which we've also launched about the same time, has been kind of a good selling point for when I go to purchase a grower's crop. I can let them know, at least say, hey, I've got this new feature on our website. You can log in remotely and look at what grain you have left in storage, grain you have on contract, previous year's contracts and pricing, stuff like that. Get custom software. It doesn't matter which industry you're in. It is an expensive endeavor, but if you're in it for the long run, it'll pay off immediately, but you'll actually get back into a net positive, and that happens really fast. We've been really happy with the service and everything, so.